And hi, my name is Hussein Meyer. This is Just the Sports Fan YouTube page, and it's video number 3. And in this video, I'm going to be discussing the asinine debate, if I can call it a debate, about the hack of whoever. It involves mainly 3 prominent players: DeAndre Jordan of the Clippers, Houston, at the moment, Houston Rockets, Dwight Howard, and Andre Drummond of the Pistons, and to a lesser extent, Howard's teammate in Houston, Clint Capella. And those are the 4 players who are more than likely to be subjugated to the hack or whoever. But let's go back to the purpose of this decision, or at least the purpose of the free throw. It was designed to be a reward for the offense and a penalty for the defense for committing an infraction, and therefore giving the team on the offensive that has the possession with the ball the opportunity to add points to their total, either to increase or to decrease the deficit while the clock is stopped. Now, free throw is an uncontested mid-range set shot, and those 4 players that I mentioned all have the same offensive repertoire, which is dunks, layups, putbacks, and pretty much it. Everything is in the paint, everything is in the restricted area. Now, I believe very strongly that particularly Howard and Jordan, I just drawed a blank real quickly, actually joined the revolution that's going on with the NBA, which is about spacing and about shooting. They wouldn't be having these problems. In Jordan's case, he needs to look to his teammate Blake Griffin as an inspiration. Blake Griffin was a guy who dunked on people and got layups and putbacks and whatever, and he expanded his game to take jump shots and mid-range shots, and he's become a better free throw shooter because of it. Because guess what? As I stated earlier, a free throw is an uncontested set shot. If you're taking a contested mid-range jump shot, you're more than likely going to get better because A, you're going to be used to shooting it from that distance or from further out, number 1. And number 2, you're probably going to be working on your mechanics to the point where it almost becomes second nature. Blake Griffin has expanded his game and has become a 70% free throw shooter the last 3 years after never eclipsing 66%. In his second year, he was at 52%. And why? Why are these players not changing? Instead of worrying about the rule, why not ask these players to, I don't know, get with the times and learn how to become a more well-rounded basketball player? If you took DeAndre Jordan, gave him a mediocre handle, and had the ability to knock down a 17-foot shot, he would be a bigger version of Kevin Garnett. That's basically what KG was. And think about the offensive force that he could be, even if he was like a 66% free throw shooter. If he went from whatever he's shooting now, like the 40s, low 40s, and became like a 66% free throw shooter, and he's making those jump shots, and he's able to play more in a pick and pop situation, or even as a trailer situation. If Chris Paul penetrates and nobody kicks it out to him, he could go ahead and make the shot and even take the corner 3-point shot on occasion and add to his offensive repertoire. And the people who are basically, because Silver now appears to be making the change, is not only because of those players, but about bloggers, television personalities, radio personalities, alleged journalists, who have basically taken to, for their work to happen, they must complain about something. And I don't want to reward those people. I don't want to reward the complaint brigade. They should instead be saying to themselves, become a better writer, become a better talk show, radio host, television personalities. All these nonsensical debates are ruining sports. And if you don't have something, you don't have it. But rather than trying to constantly change, remember the whole thing about, oh my goodness, top 16 teams need to get in. Top 16 teams need to get in. Well, the top 16 teams could get in this year, and they still would have a losing record. As a matter of fact, it would be more Eastern Conference teams than Western Conference teams getting in. But now you can't make that argument. The next complaining would be, oh, 16 teams is too much. Maybe there should be 12. Enough with the complaining. To those players that are struggling, expand your games. To the complaint brigade, please stop. Just stop.